Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, November 2nd, 2017, here on the Rancho with Missy, Jenn, and believe it or not, nothing bad has happened yet. In the month of November, quite the contrary. We're going to get to YouTube drama in a couple minutes, but I wanted to say good morning to you, Missy, Jenn, and big day for us yesterday. Again.
Good morning, Missy, guys. Big day yesterday, yeah?
Big day. Missy, Jenn had her second round. She's going to be fatigued for a couple of days here. She had her second round of the MS battling drug, the multiple sclerosis battling drug. We call it Ocrevus. And it's the Genentech product, and it's Part 1 is delivered into 2 phases, and for you that don't know, or new to channel, Missy Jenn has primary progressive multiple sclerosis. That means it's on presumed to be on a track of decline, and I have to say Missy Jenn, since I've known her, has been a good battler and has managed to keep most of her abilities and functionality has been fantastic. And this Ocrevus promises to interfere with the disease process, and it's been clinically proven through trials to show efficacy in reducing the progression of the disease in many patients. And of course, to my way of thinking, Jenn, if you slow it, you get time, and they, if you can slow it, you can eventually stop it. Is my theory about when it comes to genetic engineering. So it's been quite a marvel. When people talk about advances in science, we are right on the bleeding edge of technology advances here. So it went pretty well. What an excellent crew at UCSF Mount Zion. Huh?
If you're in California, you have MS, relapse remitting or primary progressive, and you're thinking about getting on Ocrevus, I recommend to come up to San Francisco and get it here at the Mount Zion Clinic, because they are amazing.
They got a first rate. I mean, they're doing everything: cancer infusions, chemotherapy, Ocrevus, which Jenn is on. They're just world class. They check everything. They're very thorough. They check and double check, and they understand what it is to get infusions, especially the first time. So I was really happy about that. We had a little bit of YouTube drama last night, on the night before last, on the Halloween hangout. There's always people when they're on YouTube that want to try to stir the pot and things like that. And I just wanted to say, in that situation, Missy Jenn and we're not playing along anymore with the drama game. As I told one of the trolls that came on last night, all that drama is so 2015 now, Jenn. There's frankly, we don't have time for it.
We have enough to deal with with the real life that
we don't need external YouTube drama.
We don't need to create artificial drama. We don't need to create or deal with artificial drama here in cyberspace. On top of that, we have a real life. We have real world problems that we're dealing with. A lot of them. A lot of problems.
Yeah, there's a lot of real world.
A lot of things that we don't even share here on YouTube.
And there's a lot of things within our community, that are going to demand.
Therefore, we decided that we will distance ourselves from drama kings and drama queens.
That's not to say that we're not interacting with people, but I'm saying when drama is tried to be drummed up, of course, we're going to Las Vegas in December, but I'm not going to participate in a Q&A about who paid for what or who's doing what. I frankly don't have time for that nonsense anymore. And that's like junior high school stuff at this point in time. When I go on vacation now, I'll go to have a good time. we have a generally announced bottom of YouTube meetup number 3, and that's it. Whoever shows up, shows up. And as usual, Missy, Jenn, and I are going to have a great time. But what I'm not going to do this year is engage in all the back and forth nonsense of who did this and who paid for that and who did this. We're not doing it anymore, okay? I'm moved so far beyond that. And Missy, Jenn does. I mean, I'm looking at bigger fish to fry here with a city that needs to be rebuilt, construction opportunities on top of retirement, on top of Missy, Jenn's MS treatment. Life is for living, not for being in there and trying to contrive stuff and YouTube drama and all that. So, you know, no matter what you hear about that, you know, we are long after. As you guys on the channel know, we don't address that. We don't get involved in it. We don't make little videos about who struck John and who said what and what the gossip is. We stick to our own knitting and we do our own things. And as a result, well, the channels have been exploding here and taking off, and it has been fantastic. And we're going to keep doing what we're doing. Keep doing what we do, and that is keep bringing great content for you guys. Something that is our first priority and our main love here on YouTube. Well, I know you all wish Missy Jenn all the best. The next couple of days she's going to be battling fatigue and stuff, but now we have a 6-month lapse until early May, when we have the second big round of infusion. By then, we should have had a lot of traveling on our belt, a lot of good times, and a lot of good stuff to bring to you guys. I am so thrilled and so honored, as is Missy Jenn, that you are on the channel. It is amazing the support that we have gotten on a daily basis. And thank you so much. So have a great Thursday, everybody.
Thank you. Me too.
We love you guys.